The fishing news is brought to you by Shoreline Insurance Agency of Rocky Point, New York.
Hey folks, Golofaro here for this week's video fishing forecast. And it looks like Bluefish are going to be taking center stage this weekend with the WICC Bluefish tournament on tap for this weekend. 25 grand is at stake for the first place blue, $10,000 for second, and then there's prizes down through third, and 10 more prizes of, I believe, $200 for the next 10 fish. If you do get into a big bluefish, don't forget to enter it into the Dreamboat contest. That's for subscribers only. Remember, you have to be a subscriber to enter the Dreamboat contest for a chance to win that 201 cc cobia. Fully rigged out, by the way. Bluefishing's been a little sporadic up in the Sound, but there has been some better action this past week. It looks like the bigger blues are starting to take hold. There were some good catches made from Eaton's Neck to Target Rock. That was mostly on diamond jigs. Connecticut River, Huntington Bay, some big blues taken on bunker. The riding herd on the bunker schools. So a couple of places worth checking out. The weather looks good for this weekend, which should help with the entries in the tournament. Looking at 5 to 10 knots out of the west, I believe Friday night, and then southwest on the weekend. So there'll be good conditions right through the weekend for that Bluefish tournament. For registration locations, you can still register. Call 203-366-BLUE. And on the east end, sea bass action remains off the charts. Montauk and North Fork anglers just loading up on not just limit catches, but quality fish, big sea bass, some up to 6 pounds. Plenty of porgies in the mix also, and there's plenty of big bass in Montauk Rip still. That fishing's been up and down. Some days, some nights they catch them good, some they don't, but with this weekend's full moon coming up, I would expect there's going to be some real good bass action for those drifting live eels. Good fluke reports came from Shinnecock Bay and outside in the ocean this week. Quite a few keepers, plus a nice mix of fish from 4 to 7 pounds, according to Lanny at Molnar's Landing in Hampton Bays. Plenty of fluke in Richards Bay this week, but most are shorts. Bigger fish out in 60 to 80 feet of water east of the inlet, that according to Craig at Smith Point Bait and Tackle in Shirley. Same story in Great South Bay, with lots of action on shorts on the inside and better quality fish out in the ocean, along with some sea bass on the reefs and wrecks. On the west end, your best bet for some keeper fluke is also out in the ocean. Try the McAllister Grounds or Hempstead Reef for the bigger fish. And you'll also find a mix of sea bass and porgies in those areas. The offshore scene continues to see lots of thresher and mako sharks, and there was some reports of good catches of yellowfin tuna coming from the canyons, along with a number of hookups with blue and white marlin. For the inshore waters between 30 and 40 fathoms, there's been some bluefin tuna, and mahi are providing some decent action with better fishing to the east. The Marine Max Offshore Shootout takes place this Friday through Sunday with day and overnight categories. There's still time to enter if you can attend Thursday evening's meeting. Captain's meeting is being held at Marine Max at the foot of Wellwood Avenue in Lindenhurst. That kicks off at 6 p.m. And if you need more information for the tournaments, give Kevin a call at 631-957-5900. At the other end of the fishing spectrum is the snapper fishing taking place at most docks and piers along the South Shore. Fishing has been very good, especially if you bring along a quarter bucket chum, mix it into a 5-gallon pail of water, and ladle it out every couple of minutes, and you should have the snappers raring to go. The young blues are good size now. Quite a few places reporting snappers 8-9 inches, some 10 inches, with an occasional one even bigger. It's a lot of fun, but it's even more fun if you can bring a kid or two along. And remember, the bluefish limit is 15 fish, but only 10 of those fish can be under 12 inches. So basically, your snapper limit is 10 fish per person. So go out, have some fun, whether you're looking for those big bluefish to win the WICC or just having fun with the kids with snappers. Make sure you get out there this weekend. And until next week, I'm Fred Golofaro for thefisherman.com.
To receive the latest fishing reports, subscribe to the Fisherman's YouTube page. Click subscribe, then click the settings button and check Send Me Updates. You'll now receive notifications of the latest Fisherman YouTube videos and reports. If you're already a subscriber, make sure you've checked Send Me Updates in the settings so you receive the latest notifications.